American Psycho, the RMS Titanic, and some serious hail are all on this day. Welcome back to On This Day. Today's date is April 14th, 2021. It is the 104th day of the year. We got 260 days left until 2022. It's the 15th Wednesday and the 26th day of spring. We got 68 days until summer. And you only got 226 days until Black Friday. So map out a strategic plan of how you're going to get through Target and Best Buy and all those, and you're good to go. Today is International Day of Pink. International Day of Pink seeks to create a more inclusive and diverse world. This day encourages people to challenge social norms, ask more questions of educators, and stand up against bullying. So basically, this is a day of trying to be a better person. It further aims to show solidarity with the LGBTQ community. I know there's some other letters that go on that now, but I just don't follow. By encouraging everyone to wear pink shirts. I don't think I have a pink shirt. International Pink Day was founded in 2007 by the Canadian Centre of Gender and Sexual Diversity. All right, let's see what else April 14th has given us. 1912, the British passenger liner RMS Titanic hits an iceberg in the North Atlantic at 23:40 hours, which is 11:40 at night, sinking on the morning of April 15th. Now, tragically, we lost Leonardo DiCaprio in this, if you watch the movie. You know, if you did watch the movie, so the boat sinks. I'm not spoiling anything for you. We all know this. But in the movie, Leonardo DiCaprio lets Kate Winslet get on this big floating door. It's a big door. There was plenty of room for both of them. She let him drown. She just kind of waved to him as he sunk to the bottom of the ocean. I never understood that. I'm all, there's plenty of room on that door. Scoot over, Kate. 1941, World War II, German and Italian forces attacked Tobruk in Libya. Now, this was a pretty serious battle. Actually, one of the biggest battles of the Desert Campaign during World War II. It was serious. 1944, the Bombay explosion. A massive explosion in Bombay Harbor kills 300 and causes economic damage valued at £20 million. 1986, the heaviest hailstorm ever falls on Bangladesh, killing 92 people. But the hail that found each one of the ice things were up to 2.2 pounds. They were hitting people on the head. They were going through roofs and hitting people. It was ugly. It was almost like someone was shooting air burst artillery on these people. 1988, in the United Nations ceremony in Geneva, Switzerland, the Soviet Union signs an agreement pledging to withdraw its troops from Afghanistan. And they do. They leave months later. What's really strange is I understand Monday, this coming Monday, we're supposed to announce that the United States will be completely out of Afghanistan by September 11th. It was supposed to be February. I think that's what President Trump had initially promised, that they'd be out by February, and that didn't happen. It was too short of a time. We've got a lot of things going on there. It takes a while to get people out of there. But we're supposedly going to have everyone out there by September 11th. 1999, NATO mistakenly bombs a convoy of ethnic Albanian refugees in Yugoslavia. Yugoslav officials say 75 people were killed. That's not good. 2014, 276 schoolgirls are abducted by Boko Haram in Chibok, Nigeria. On the night of April 14th and into the morning of April 15th, 2014, 276 mostly Christian female students were kidnapped from their secondary school by the Islamic terrorist group Boko Haram. So these girls hadn't been going to school because of how unstable the region had become. So they'd been taking a couple months off and they had to go back for finals. That was their thing. They just were going to go back for finals for a couple days and then come back home. Well, these asshats show up. Now, originally they were there to do other things, but they came across the school, found all these girls, and just started loading them up into the trucks. There were guards, but they were outnumbered. There's only like 15 guards and about 100 Boko Haram. They did have a 5-hour firefight and got no help from the military, which some say were only 30 minutes away. Others say they were hours and hours away. The end result was 276 girls being loaded up onto trucks or walking miles until other trucks picked them up. The leader of these clowns said his religion says it's okay to enslave people and he will continue to do so. He also mentioned he was disgusted by the fact that some of these girls were 13 and 16 and hadn't been married yet. He said they should be married by 9 or 10 years old at the latest. Yeah, so he's a piece of work. This dude needs to go on Dr. Phil, and I'd like him to go on with like the parents of these girls and maybe they can just talk it all out. I would love to see that. He wouldn't make it to the first commercial. The night of the abduction, 57 girls were able to escape by jumping off the trucks. Since then, some have been exchanged for prisoner Boko Haram fighters, while others were rescued in military raids. As of April 1st, 2021, 111 girls are still missing. Yeah, 7 years later. Movies released on April 14th, 2000. American Psycho. This was a weird movie. It starred Reese Witherspoon, Jared Leto, Christian Bale, William Dafoe, Matt Ross, and Josh Lucas. This was a pretty weird movie. Kind of got that cult status now. A lot of people really think this was a really good movie, but I thought it was okay. The general story here is Patrick Bateman is an investment banking executive hiding a serial killer psychopathic alter ego from all the other people in his life. The film is based on a Bret Easton Ellis novel of the same name. Bret Easton Ellis, by the way, wrote one of my favorite books from high school, Less Than Zero. They turned it into a movie with Robert Downey Jr. I read that book when I was in high school, and I don't know, I never read a book like that at that point in my life. It wasn't like a biography, and it wasn't something they forced me to read in school. This was like a normal dude that wrote a book about life and things that, I grew up in Southern California, and that's kind of what it was about. Really neat book, Less Than Zero. If you've seen the movie, great. I'd suggest reading the book. Born on April 14th, 1973, Adrian Brody, American actor. He received widespread recognition and acclaim after starring in Roman Polanski's movie, The Pianist. That is a great movie. At the age of 29, he won the Academy Award Best Actor, making him the youngest actor to win in that category. Yeah, that's pretty neat. That was a really good movie. He was also in Son of Sam, which was also really good. But The Pianist is just an outstanding movie. Died on April 14th, 2015, we lost Percy Sledge. Everyone knows his songs, you may not know it was him. He was an American singer. He is best known for the song When a Man Loves a Woman. He died at the age of 73 due to liver cancer. Alright, that's today's video. I really appreciate you watching these. If you get a chance, share them with your friends, share them on your Twitter, tell people to watch this channel. Really helps it grow and we can keep it going. Alright, everybody have a great day. Be nice to each other.